Now, so girl, now listen. Y'all hoes was blowing my phone up because I was late on the Basketball Wives review, and I'm sitting here really like mad with y'all because this episode really didn't even give a whole lot to talk about other than OG, her lipstick, and her fashions. So if y'all want me to sit down here and ride out on this lady for about 15 minutes, then I'll oblige you. First and foremost, OG, you too motherfucking ugly for you to have the attitude that you have. Somebody dropped down in my comments the other day, and I hate you reaching ass bitches and gonna say, oh, Dineva, is she ugly because she dark skinned? No, the bitch ain't ugly because she dark skinned. She ugly because she ugly, okay? And what don't make it no better is her makeup, her hair, and her clothing choices. Like, OG, I'm gonna need you to pick a motherfucking struggle. It's gonna be your head, your face, or your goddamn fashions, okay? OG look like the bottom of my shoe. OG look like, ooh, goddamn mad. OG look like trashy. OG look like, oh shit. OG look like, oh, should she? Okay, talking about, is he? No, bitch, ugly. OG, listen, daughter. Listen, baby. If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, I send you some makeup. Don't worry, baby. Just call out my name. I'll dress you in a hurry. You don't have to worry. But baby, apparently there is a mountain high enough and a valley low enough to keep the fashion stylists, the makeup artists, and the hairdressers of LA from getting to you, babe. But remember today, I'ma set you free. I'ma tell you where the fashion's at, just count on me. And from this day forth, make a vow you won't get on TV and look like a cow. Cause baby, baby, I did an old nasty Motown remix of Tammy Terrell and Marvin Gaye, Ain't No Mountain. OG, when I was trying out lipstick colors on the video, y'all, and I had that Pepto-Bismol pink on my lips and y'all hoes read me, y'all had gave me low self-esteem for 2 weeks. Then I understand why y'all was saying that kind of lipstick can't go on people my skin shade without a liner. OG, you look like you had just got through sucking a dick made out of sidewalk chalk. I don't understand what kind of people you have around you or what sense of inflated self-esteem that you have that you walk out your door with thinking that you look nice. And God knows I'm not one of those people that try to subscribe to the Eurocentric standard of beauty, nor do I subscribe to everybody looking like these plastic ass Instagram models. But bitch, you could take a page out of the white woman book and the Instagram model book, cause bitch, you look bad. They had the nerve to say something to Malaysia about her wig. Girl, bye. Let me tell you who is looking good though. Evelyn daughter is looking good, and now that she grown, I can talk about the bitch. I remember when she was a chunky ass teenager, teetering fat, okay? But let me tell you something, with a mama like Evelyn Lozada, baby, she gonna get her daughter together. Shanice done went and got her fashions together. She done shed that weight. I'm sure she done had a couple procedures here and there, but she looks good, okay? Since this is the OG episode, we might as well jump back down into it. OG, what I don't understand about you and how ugly you is, you're abrasive for no reason. And I get the sense that OG watched previous seasons of Basketball Wives and felt like she had to come in and let these bitches know she ain't the one to be toyed with, but she's too abrasive, and she's damn sure too abrasive for her face structure. When you sat down and you met with Tammy in Malaysia, and Malaysia was kind of giving you that cough to like mind your business, I don't know why you didn't heed the warning. Then on top of that, you had the nerve to throw shade at Malaysia's wig. But fuck Malaysia wig, let's talk about your titties. Like, OG, what the fuck is wrong with your titties? First of all, what the fuck is wrong with your boyfriend that he let you walk out the house looking the way you did? Where in the Fashion Nova? I ain't even finna do Fashion Nova like that. In Fashion Nova, y'all getting on my nerves, sending all the Instagram girls and reality TV people free clothes to wear. And quiet as a skep now, the shit be looking good. Please do not send OG none of y'all clothes. Fashion Nova people, listen. Do not seeing OG, the old girl, any of y'all clothes. Mama had on a nasty loose titty top with a skirt, or was it all a dress, honey, with a mermaid thing down to the side and a Selena cha-cha-cha to the left. I didn't know what kind of salsa wrestling match this bitch was getting ready to go to. Titties was sitting up there looking like stale pieces of bologna. Wig had the nerve to come from Malaysia, and bitch, your leave out that you jailed down was out, and your wig was running out on the tab just like you did. I just didn't understand. Tammy couldn't even entertain no conversation with you because she couldn't get past the way you look. But let me stop being petty and hating black women and all this other shit I be accused of, and let me talk about this really quickly. For Jackie to be your friend, OG, and for you to have watched this show, OG, it was wrong of you to sit up and try to damn interrogate Tammy as to the dynamics of the relationships with people and Jackie. Why not just ask Jackie if she's the girl that brought you in the fold? Then when Malaysia tried to back you up on it and just be like, girl, for you to be Jackie's friend, you need to be asking Jackie. Or if Jackie didn't tell you, apparently she didn't want you to know, she was telling your ugly ass right. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's the thing with ugly people, because I grew up around some ugly people. Ugly people got self-esteem or armor because they've been called ugly all their life. So they feel like, shit, I had to get by in life being rude, abrasive, and snapping back. So I'm going to ask whatever the fuck I want to ask. And you calling me ugly ain't going to hurt because God already hurt me with this face. And guess what? In the words of Mary J. Blige, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to shed a tear. But bitch, she didn't have to. Because we, the viewing audience, we shed a tear for your wig when it died in that dress. We hoped you cremated them hoes and not buried them 6 feet under, because the fashions that you wear and the way your face look, it look like everything you possess, OG, could come back to life and haunt a bitch. And I ain't here for it. So we gonna burn it and we gonna say a little prayer for you. Tammy, Jackie, and Malaysia down to the acting class. I thought that was really cute. Jackie, you know what? Believe it or not, I think acting just might be in your future, daughter. It just might. I like the three of y'all together. I really do. But let's just get to the main event. Malaysia and her wig party. OG, this was another opportunity for you to come redeem yourself. You looked a shitty fashion mess. You had on gold aluminum foil, rose gold, scrunchy crunchy boots, body for days, banging out that cheap fake sateen dress, and a dry ass wig. Let me tell you something. Malaysia hooked OG up the way you're supposed to be. I found out in my later years, now that I'm a grown woman, that when one of your friends is doing wrong, they don't look right, you don't embarrass them. You invite them out, you let them try something on, then you be like, ooh, girl, that one looks real good on you. And Malaysia gave it to you for free. Guess what, mama? You needed it. You really did need it. OG, your apology to Malaysia, it was half-assed. It seems to me that you got that pride thing. I ain't lumping all Nigerians in one box, but it's been my experience with them. They very proud people. They never wrong. It's always their way and nobody else's way. You seem to have that real strong, that half-ass apology that you gave, but I'm glad that Malaysia was able to get past it and help a bitch out by donating a wig, okay? Can a bitch get a donation? Nevertheless, Kristen, you walked your old Polynesian sauce ass in there and got the shit motherfucking oh, hold on. Yeah, you got it started. Kristen, well, it was really Tammy that got it started, but nevertheless, Kristen, you came in and asked some questions. You wanted to know what went down to the party. And OG, not Kristen, goddammit, CeCe Polynesian sauce ass, ticka 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 to roll your hips on the dick, yes. CeCe, you came in there and got the pot started. You got the pot heated up and Tammy stirred it. Nevertheless, Kristen and OG, we got to talk about this. OG, you not as bad as you say you is. Because when Kristen was like, don't talk about my husband and my kids, you tried to backpedal and you did my #1 pet peeve, y'all. And what is that? Play on my intelligence. You tried to tell me the sky was red when I know it's blue. And the girl said you brought her husband and her child into it. You were like, no, I didn't. And then you tried to backpedal and make it seem like your, oh, is he now, didn't come with the hidden meeting. And what's funny about it is you were going to ride out on that lie until Tammy Roman jumped in and was like, basically, OG, stop playing. Your is he implied that her husband was not home and cheating on her. And I'm glad that Tammy jumped in and made your ass, because if not, you were just going to sit there and be combative with Kristen and play stupid. And see, that shit right there, that ain't cool. That says to me, OG, that you like to play them games and you think you smarter than everybody else in the group. And for your sake, because you not cuter than anybody in the group, I hope your ass is smarter than everybody in the group, because God ain't gonna give it to us all, but God knows he needs to overcompensate in the brains area to make up for your looks, because you is not a cute girl. But you could look better if you stick with these girls. Like, honestly and truthfully, you need to be sucking Evelyn, Malaysia, and Jen ass. And you know I don't even go up for Jen ass like that, but Jen don't never be slipping on her pimping when it come to her fashions and her beauty. You could learn a couple things from those girls. And Malaysia, matter of fact, when you gift her that wig, you needed to send her the whole collection with no blonde. She's a girl, color don't work on you. No blonde, no auburn, no strawberry blonde, no orange like just Brittany, just black. Maybe with a few brown streaks, but we're going to let you graduate to that next season. Nevertheless, CeCe, you know, I feel two kind of ways about the CeCe situation and bringing up the happy endings thing again. I don't think CeCe ever got any real resolution. And what I don't appreciate from Jen and Evelyn is introducing some gossip and some bullshit to the group, then telling somebody by the time frame in which they need to get over it. Oh, here goes this again. No, bitch, you shouldn't have never brought it up in the first place. You can't do wrong to a motherfucker and tell them how mad to get, and you can't do wrong to a motherfucker and tell them the time frame by which they should get over it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hoes was wrong, but I'm gonna tell y'all who I absolutely hate, and I'm gonna put my notes down for a second. I fucking hate Jennifer with every fiber of my fucking being. I want that bitch to go to San Francisco and get ran over by a fucking trolley. I can't stand that puss ass hoe, because this the shit that Jennifer do. You're a bitch with no backbone. You have zero backbone, but you are a bully in the highest form. At least Evelyn will bully a bitch and bust him in the mouth on her own. At least Tammy will bully a bitch and bust them in the mouth on their own. When you don't have Evelyn around you, you are quiet as a church mouse. And then when Evelyn is around you, in an effort to look like you're that girl, you get overly aggressive. All that screaming and shit that you was doing at CeCe, calling that girl dumb, asking her where she got her nursing degree. You must be dumb because you can't comprehend this simple conversation. You would have never said that to Tammy Roman. You would never say it to OG. You would never say it to Evelyn. You wouldn't even say that to Tammy with Shawnee and Evelyn in your background and to back you up. You wouldn't speak to Tammy like that, but you do it to that girl because you know she's not cut from that fighting cloth, and you acting like you big and bad. You are a bully and a bitch, and that's why that man threw that goddamn apple martini in your face to the point where your ass probably needed a new motherfucking cornea, you corny ass bitch. And that's why that woman-shaped ass Tim from Sweetie Pies with them damn Mom's Mabley arms don't even want your ass. And I'm gonna tell you something, bitch. You know you got raggedy pussy and you an old tired ass motherfucking hoe when a man that's shaped like two women don't even want your ass. Okay, I can't fucking stand you, you horse face, chest piece, pawn face shaped ass heifer. I want your ass off the motherfucking show, or I want Tammy Roman to revert to her old days and beat the shit out your soft ass hoe. You know what? You deserve every bit of everything Evelyn ever did to your old run up lapdog ass. You ain't shit, bitch, and I don't wish nothing good for you. I want your ass off the show because I don't like that shit. I I got mad as fuck watching you scream at that lady like that. And it wasn't the fact that you were screaming at her like that, it's the fact that you were showing off for the motherfucking cameras, because you know in your heart of hearts you would never do nothing like that. In Malaysia, quiet as it's kept, I'm a little disappointed in your ass because I wanted you to jump up in that bitch face and ask her who the fuck she was talking to. Okay, CeCe did not deserve that. You and Evelyn run around like mean girls, say whatever the fuck y'all want to say about people, and then get mad when somebody feel a way about it. It ain't right. It ain't right. And enough is enough. Like, honestly and truthfully, my blood is boiling from this basketball wives shit. And I'm at the point now, I'm so bored with the same high school antics. I promise you I wouldn't shed 2 tears if they took this shit off of TV right now. Y'all want to know why I'm so late with the basketball wives reviews? The real reason is because the shit don't move me no more, and I honestly don't give a fuck. I get on here and I have to push through this basketball wives shit and find ways to do this shit for y'all. But God knows I'm ready to stop watching this shit. I feel like I'm 17 times dumber every time I walk away from the TV watching women who ultimately I should be aspiring to be like, but I'm turning my nose up at because y'all got money but you don't have any class, you don't have any education. And CeCe said something that was very poignant for every bitch in the room. Because the real gag with a lot of y'all hoes is y'all got the money, but you still feel unfulfilled in life because you got it from laying on your goddamn back, and none of you got any tangible businesses with the exception of Shawnee, and Tammy's on her way up. CeCe said, let's go party and parlay at each one of these hoes' business. Take me by one of their businesses. And she absolutely goddamn right. All things constant, CeCe would run circles around all you hoes. You see what I'm saying? Because she living the life and got her own. Jen, you have not accomplished shit. Damn sure haven't accomplished nothing that warrants you to have the type of attitude that you fucking have. Evelyn, you trying, and I ain't gonna give you none this episode because you really ain't have much to do with it other than the, here we go with this shit again. Shawnee, you sit your ass back and you just, like, for you to be the ringleader, the EP, you want all the respect. You seem to fail at being able to just check a bitch and call them out when they wrong. But of course, you gonna keep your goddamn mouth closed because you feeding that goddamn tribe of Amazon children of yours off the antics of these big grown bitches throwing bottles and bullying people. I don't like the shit. And while shows like Basketball Wives and New Housewives of Atlanta help usher in this whole shade culture, it's time that y'all ass be fucking socially responsible and use the same goddamn power that y'all did to usher in a decade of shade throwing, to usher in these kids that grew up watching y'all ass into being grown, sophisticated, and mature, and showing them that this is not the way that adults handle their goddamn responsibilities and their conflict. Who I don't fucked around and got mad in here when I thought I was not gonna have no content to give y'all ass. And with that being said, you know what? That's all I got. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. And I have to call y'all back after I eat a tuna fish sandwich and cool off. Because I'm, yeah, bad girl. Tired ass bitch.